Hey Betta babes, welcome back to another Betta Breeding Diary episode. Today's video is a milestone video. The babies are 1 month old. What? Like, how in the world? It seems like time is flying, but the new little Picot Betta babies from Shakespeare and Raven, the Super Gold Picot and the Super Black Picot, are now a month old, and I'm so excited to show you guys these little babies and for you to see how much they've grown so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around so we can get started on this video. Is this not like the biggest shock ever? I bet you guys are like, well, Miss ItsAnnaLouise, we can definitely see these guys now from the last times or the last few times when they were hard to see, but look. We have quite a few beautiful little metallic children swimming around in here. Oh, they're so precious. They all have a metallic look to them, so that's really cool. They're getting in colors. I truly have not 1 ounce of an idea what kind of color they're gonna be. This was the first thing I really wanted to address because right now we're seeing a lot of blue, a lot of red, but also a lot of beautiful teal. That baby in the back right by the filter has some black outlining on the back fin, which is super cool. But if we're being honest, you know, this is something that is very, very normal because really for most of these bettas, from all the spawns I've had and just in general, their starting colors are going to be blue and red. And you know, that's because of the simple fact that blue and red are primary colors. They're very dominant colors, so they're going to show. Like, that's just what's going to happen. And this has been what has happened, to be honest, in most of my spawns at the beginning, with the exception of a sheer few individual fish. But you know, I'm just really excited. I'm glad that they are getting in their beginner colors. That's what I always call them, the beginner colors. There's a lot of metallic, which I think is absolutely stunning. In fact, here, I'm gonna unscrew my tripod from my camera really fast. I feel like I can't get as close to the fish without or with the tripod. So let me go ahead and shine my flashlight on my phone. I wanna see if I can get those metallic colors to really show. I mean, you can, okay, so it's definitely gonna be a little blurry, but you see that metallic, that shiny look that these guys have? Super, super, super pretty. So anyway, love that about them. They are getting big, which is really exciting, and as a matter of fact, I am anxious, extremely anxious to compare this spawn from my last spawn, which were my Dumbos, because they honestly grew faster than, just fast as lightning, literally, faster than any spawn I've ever had, and it's been a crazy, crazy thing. So for these guys, I'm really anxious to see where their growth at 1 month is compared to those Dumbo babies, because, you know, like I said, they grew really fast. So with that being said, in my last video, I also addressed this little guy right here. I said in this video, I was probably going to single him out and see about letting him clear his digestive tract. But the truth of the matter is, this guy right here, this is not a swim bladder problem. This is just a problem in general that this little guy has. So it's not anything that's going to be fixed with not feeding him. And I don't want to like not feed him and let him go without food when I'm almost positive that that's not gonna fix him. So I'm just gonna keep watching him how he is now. For the most part, most every one of my spawns, except for the last spawn, at least has one little guy like this, a little minor spine problem. As you can tell, he can get around perfectly fine. He just has a little bit of a setback compared to the other ones. Like, he can still swim, he can still get air, he does not struggle, he still eats like a champ, he is perfectly fine. So he's not struggling for quality of life whatsoever. So he's fine. It's just, and I do have a very special place in my heart for that little guy, and I keep calling him a little guy. Obviously we do not know genders yet, but I have a really special place in my heart for him or her, and whoever gets him will just, or her, will just have to know that, of course, The little guy is special and will possibly need just a little bit of a different attention, just depending. And the lifespan on that little guy will probably be shorter than the rest, from how I've noticed the fish that I've had like this before. But look, still doing good, still doing great. And so yeah, that's just to be noted that things will be just a tad bit different, but literally 98% the same for this little guy. So that's the one thing I wanted to address. But in this video, I will be showing you too how we do water changes on these guys, because water changes on baby bettas in the grow out tank is completely different from doing a water change on a regular pet betta. But anyway, please just right now, which is what you've been doing this whole time, I just really wanted you to focus on how beautiful these guys are, and their growth is just amazing. And I think these are a really beautiful bunch, to be honest. Like, even though they're blue and red right now, and I'm anxious for them to change, the metallics that are popping through are just top notch. I think they're really nice. And I think these guys look so healthy and hardy too. I like their width, like their weight. I don't know that I want to say weight or width or I hate this word, but like girth. I don't know, they just look rounded and really well. I don't know how else to put it. But anyway, look at all that color. Reminds me of Skittles, taste the rainbow.
Discover the rainbow, taste the rainbow.
Ugh, they're so gorgeous. I'm gonna be really anxious to look for genders with these guys too, because I know that I'm gonna be able to tell soon. In fact, some of them you may even be able to tell right now, and I'm just not for sure. I'll let you guys know later. And I'll also be really excited, just really fast to mention, to note how many boys to girls we have in this spawn, because it was insane. If you guys remember my last spawn, the Dumbo babies, most all of them, I think all but 5, were girls. I believe it was all but 5. But anyway, look how cute. I'm obsessed. Obsessed, obsessed. Alright, let's go ahead and do a water change, shall we? Also, just really fast, before I get to the water change, I just want to shout out my own merch. This is one of my Tilly stickers. I'm so obsessed, you guys. This is so beautiful. And look at that shine. It's such a big, nice size with a really pretty shine. It's a sticker, great for laptops, great for your water bottles, anything, notebooks. It is very, very versatile, and like, look how beautiful. Honestly, if you're into the sticker decorations, it would honestly look cute on the side of your tank, even if you were into that kind of thing. But I really freaking love this Tilly sticker. This is an exact picture of Tilly. It comes from one of the pictures I took of her that's on my Instagram, and I'm literally obsessed. I have more stickers of different animals of mine and like channel stuff on my merch site. So if you're not into Tilly the axolotl, but you're into something else that has to do with me, such as of course any of my other animals, or even my rose and quartz crystal wrap design logo, I have that up on my channel. I just had to show this to you guys. And also really fast, this as well, let me show you. Okay, and also you guys, really fast, I wanted to shout out the Tilly mug. I also have mugs up on my merch shop. They're so cute. Like I said, all different designs having to do with bettas, my channel, even my crystal wrap business. I have my Tilly merch, and the picture is on both sides, so it's not just on one, but it's super cute. And with my Tilly merch, if you're not into words and you just want her face, I have the merch like this. But I also have Tilly merch that says she's watching you, because if you are familiar with my live streams that I would do of Tilly, we always had a joke that, you know, she's like in the CIA and she watches us. So I do have that kind of merch, but I have all different things from mugs, stickers, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, hoodies, pillows, posters, cell phone cases, etc. up on my merch site, so I will leave the address. But I just really wanted to show you guys these. They're so nice. Obviously you can drink coffee out of this, or if you're not a coffee drinker, tea, or even water or soda, or you can even just put your pencils and stuff in it. So these are really, really great items, and I am obsessed. Now let's actually clean this tank. Alrighty guys, and that is how I do water changes on baby bettas in the grow out tank. So just to reiterate over what I did, I took the water out like usual with a siphon, and at this size I don't really have to be careful about sucking them up anymore because they are big enough not to be sucked up with the type of siphon I have. But after I do that and get enough buckets full, what I have to do is go and get gallons of already aged water and pour them in the bowl and heat them up. I heat them up to match the temperature of the tank so that it is not a shock to the bettas when the water is poured in. I prefer this way over the drip system I've seen some fish YouTubers use. It's a lot faster, and even while I'm waiting for the water to heat up, I can take care of my other animals such as my geckos, axolotl, other betta fish, etc. So it's like getting two things done at once, which is awesome. And then after that, I take my little measuring cup and pour the water into the tank, and I just do that for how many ever times to fill the tank back up. So it's a really, really easy system where you can get more than one thing done at a time, so I love that. And yeah, that's pretty much how I do it. Of course, doing water changes on jars is a whole nother thing, but we'll get into that on another episode, as well as some other exciting things on other episodes of the Betta Breeding Diary, so definitely stay tuned for that. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I want to say thank you to my patrons, as always: Dylan, Jeremy, Maddie, Davis, Mercy, Janae, Abby, Natalie, Vicky, Jessica, Cass, John, and Steven. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being patrons. If you want to be a patron, the link will be in the description box down below. Other than that, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, which you can do by hitting my face right up there. And you can watch another one of my videos by clicking right over there. It would mean the world to me if you guys would come join the family. Also subscribe to my second channel for all of the content that is not pet related. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great day or night or whenever you may be watching this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.